Yeah, very good to be back. Very in tier 1 and tier 2 is frightening. So I mean,
yeah, both tiers were ridiculously close, and tonight should be more of the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Be interesting to see how it fares out. Can the guys who were kind of, challenging last year, can they push on? Obviously, a couple of the lads have moved up to tier 2. So who's going to grab the scruff by the neck by the scruff, whatever I'm trying to say, you know what I mean?
Grab it by the scruff of the neck.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I knew what you meant, but not everybody speaks down. And it's wet.
I'm not sure who's actually listening in or not, but if anyone can give us a forecast for the race as well, that is full wet.
We've got Aidan Gray, Jay Doyle, and also far. All of quality is wet from Steve, aka Elite Hound Gaming, aka Elite Hound, aka The Hound, aka the biggest pain in my ass this season, and it's not even started yet.
Just give me a second there now. I need to adjust my volume.
Wet race, wet quality, dry race.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. We've got Paranoid joining in, Gainful, Aidan Gray, Steve also. So a lot of the tier 3 guys are already getting involved in. And it's nice to see that drivers from the high tiers are actually getting involved in supporting their now teammates, because joint constructors.
Yeah, it is great to see, to be fair to the lads. It's great to get a bit of support,
Yep. Paranoid is cheering on Gainful tonight, both in the Alpine.
Every lot of drivers coming out in track now. I just got to stick on with Dan James Ninja. He's going to be the first car to start the flyer. It's a tricky track in the wet, so I'm expecting to see a couple of surprises here in quali. You know yourself, the wets can do anything. Although we have Saki Benny. We'll have to
just call him Saki, it's easier.
We'll just call him Saki. He's out in the inters, which is interesting. That looks like full wets to me. Maybe he's trying to get through to save a wet tire, possibly.
Yeah, also sat in the pits on inters as well, which is might be sat there just waiting to see the telemetry drop between the tyre width, or the time difference between the tyres, and making a last ditch move.
Yeah, I'm just looking here. Dan is slowly catching the car in front. I think it's an Alfa. On top of each other in quali, especially in the wet.
Yeah. I was sat here scrolling through the Ferrari.
Wow, yeah, actually, I was just looking, saying, is this Dan? Yeah, it is. Obviously, we've new constructors this year, or, well, most people except Colin got a new constructor.
Teabag didn't get a new constructor either.
Teabag's in the AlphaTauri again. Ah, yeah. Dan is just coming around the last corner now. Quite slippy here in the wet, very hard. Ooh, nearly clips the wall there. Let's see what Dan can do. That's a 123.6.
Solid for a first lap in the wet, seeing as he may have a little bit more fuel on board.
Yeah. I'm on board with Aidan Gray now, who's gone purple in sector 1, and he is really closing on an Alpine in front of him. That's either Richie or Bark, not sure. And he's going to get caught up here.
That's a Haas in front of him.
Yeah, that Haas really needs to move, unless he's on a flyer as well. Ooh, and the other Haas is off the track and in the wall. Don't think he's out, but he doesn't have a front wing. If Aidan could be getting... Yeah,
No,
it was
Jackie's
Jackie,
dropped
yeah.
it somewhere.
Oh, that's Jackie as well in the
Jackie's
McLaren.
dropped it in turn 1. I know
Not
he's
sure.
dropped it at turn 5. Turn 5.
Not sure if Aidan Gray has the pace and the hat here, but if he... Oh! That's not what you want to see in quali, really. You don't want to see guys fighting in quali, that's...
Botbox just retired. Has Botbox dropped it as well?
He has dropped it. He looks...
That's in between turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Weird place to drop it.
Very strange. Looks like he hit the wall. Not sure. Saki with 123-2 on the inters. Maybe he knows something we don't.
As I said, he might have just been sat there watching the telemetry just drop and drop and drop.
Just on with Teabag there now, who is coming around the last corner, see what he can do.
Most improved driver last season.
125-2 from Teabag.
See, Teabag's one of those. If he can keep his nose clean in the early stages, he could be in contention for not consistent podiums, but sporadic podium visits during the season.
Yeah, I fancy Teabag to do well this season. As we've said previously, I'm looking at the leaderboard here and I can see... I don't see anyone on here that can't pull out a race win at some point in the season. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight.
I think Ninja will get one this season at some point. I think Gainful will get one. And I think that Steve will be on the podium at some point.
Yeah, I'm just on with Steve now, who has set up purple sector 2. Oh, on the gravel there, a small bit as he's just trying to steady it up heading towards the last couple of corners. Kieran, your volume is low by all accounts.
Who's saying that?
That would be my wife. Steve comes around with a 125-3.
I'm not sure why my volume is low. Oh, Reggie's dropped it on the exit of turn 3.
Oh yeah, there's a tyre there. 1 second, I just want to check a setting.
My audio settings are exactly as what they...
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Just had to pause my my screen.
Yeah, Don Rabico stopping by. Race winner from Tier 1 Friday. From McLaren.
Ooh, we have a Ferrari in the wall. Yeah, that is Kane Lowry in big trouble there. Coming around, looks like he dropped it at the last corner. No, this is the thing. Something similar happened to me the other night, and when I swung the car around, I got disqualified from Q3. And I did the exact same as Kane Lowry there, so that's strange. We have an Aston Martin off as well in Sector 3.
Is that Steve?
That is Steve. It is Steve, and he has no front wing. I'm not quite sure what happened there, because I think he was on an in-lap, but... Oh, he's reversing now. He needs to be really careful here.
Yeah, take those Rolex boards out.
That's...
Keyboard with a 21.9. So the track is drying. Ninja's decided to retire. Oh no, Ninja's crashed.
Ninja has crashed. He has.
Sector 2. In between.
Yeah, he is in the wall, and his car. Yeah, I was just on board with Blue and Sol, and he is out of the session. He is missing 2 front wheels. So it's unfortunate from Dan. Then. I'm just trying to see who's on a lap. We got King Luckman. He is on an out lap and he is starting to flyer there now. So I'm going to stick on with King Luckman and we'll see what he can do.
Barkmandu is just coming around the final corner now.
It is
a fuel burner lap, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it could be.
CDR S towards the end.
Is it drying up? No, it's not drying up. It's some angles there kind of looks like it's drying up, but I don't think it is. Track will be getting a bit quicker though with track evolution, but them inters seem to be working, and it does look like full wet conditions. So that's an interesting one.
It's just gone purple through sector 1, through sector 2, sorry. So not sure if that's a personal best through there or whether or not
King Luckman nearly losing it there where Dan James did. A lot of guys seem to be getting on the power too early there. As I said, it is a horrid track in full wet. It was tough the other night, and that is King Luckman with a purple sector 2. Not sure how he did in sector 1, so let's see what he can do coming up to the last couple of corners. Gotta be easy on the power here. That last right-hander, you can't bin it really quick. You need to get up through the gears fairly quick. And he's made it through. Let's see what he can do as he crosses the line. And that is a 124 flat. A P6 potentially for King Luckman. There is a Haas. Who is that? That is Bark with a 124.991. So we have lost Ninja, Bok, Jackie and Richie. So
we're only actually losing one person from qualifying.
Yeah, we're going to lose one. King of the Hills, Raphael haven't set a time yet. Steve has. He's back out again. I'm going to try and pop down with Raphael, who is just leaving the pits. So we'll try and bounce to someone else. That's Quirky with a 121.5. And that's on the Inters as well. The Inters seem to be the tire here for some reason or another.
Yeah.
And also with a 122.9.
Baby Dan just said in the YouTube, too much right boot in the right hairpin at the end of, in the middle of sector 2.
Yeah.
So it's just got the power a little bit too early, and it's just snapped. It's unlucky there. It does happen. I've been a victim of it myself.
Yeah, it happens in the dry.
Yeah, it happened to me lap 1 Friday. I just put my foot down and wasn't even full throttle. It just spun out, but luckily I didn't collect anyone and just waited until everyone passed me.
Teddy Hinky nearly hit the wall on the last corner. Let's see what he can do as he doesn't improve.
Like, just looking through the driver lineups, just revisiting this, I don't think we could have done a better job with the partnerships we ended up with.
Teabag nearly losing it. Yeah, sorry Kieran, yeah. I agree with you, I agree. Every team is solid. Even the so-called weaker teams are not weak. It's just very balanced. Very balanced. Yes. Just going to bounce down to King of the Hills, who's starting his flyer now.
Yeah.
And I will try and get on with Raphael then.
The final sector, that looks like it's Raphael. It's just Raphael giving space to get his lap started. That's fine. King of the Hills. In the dry, this little kink at turn 2 isn't fun, and then into turn 3, you've just got to nail the braking zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, at least, yeah. Look, for me anyway, I always prefer wet quali, or wet quali to a wet race. But around a track like Zandvort, you know, quali position will be key. And Reggie with a 123 dead now up to P4 on the Inters. Steve coming back out on the Inters. Inters do seem to be the tire. Is what it is.
To be honest though, around here, Saki's retired. In all honesty, around here, especially in the middle stint of the race, I'd rather be in the middle of the DRS train than at the front of it.
Yeah, you're kind of a sitting duck there in turn 1, aren't you?
Yeah. And as long as you're in the middle of it, you've got DRS on the car ahead, and the car behind isn't going to be gaining all that much.
So let's.
Yes. The T-Boy's just chipping away at that time. Oh! Yeah, that's hand gone.
As King of the Hills does a 124. Bounce down to Raphael now, who shouldn't be too far away either.
All Raphael's got to do is settle that.
Yeah, that's Steve out. I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to jump back and see.
I was on board with it. I saw what happened. He did the exact same thing as Ninja.
Yeah, I'm just on with Teabag now, who, yeah, his car's gone, but yeah, I can see the wheels there, yeah. Unfortunate. So that is everybody through. Yeah, so we're going to lose Steve, Dan, Bok, Jackie, and Richie.
Hound's heading 6 temps up.
I'm actually on with Teabag here now, who just set a proper sector 2 as well. We're going to stick on with him and see what he can do, making them inters really work. Let's see, can he improve? And he does slightly. That's a 122.349 for Teabag, so a lot of guys improving. You don't want to be silly here though and crash out. You know, everybody's through. You can bin it here really. And as I say that, I have a McLaren in the wall. That is QWERTY. Yeah, I actually think he's just getting out of the way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Although he is struggling. He's gone back onto the racing line now as an Aston Martin is coming behind him fairly quick. So that's good. So yeah,
he's out of fuel.
He's out of fuel, yeah. Ooh, and he is really not in a good position. He needs to get over to the right hand side of the track fairly quick.
Yeah, which he is doing.
Yeah, he's out of trouble anyway. Let's see what Raphael can do. He was on an outlap, I would think. No, he wasn't on an outlap. He was just on a
mechanical, just on a purple sector 2.
Mechanical. I will jump up with mechanical and see what he can do. A lot of guys finding pace in purple sector 2, or in sector 2. Sorry.
Sector 2 it's possibly the easiest sector on the track, but the easiest one to get wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. That's mechanical up to P4, 122.5 from mechanical. So yeah, them inters are the way to go. It'll be interesting to see how many come out in Q2 on the inters, even though it's full wet conditions. As far as I'm aware, it's full wet conditions anyway. That track is soaked, and it's coming down hard.
Yeah. From our point of view, it looks like it should be full wets. No question about it.
Blue and Sol now, who has taken a purple sector 2, so that track evolution really starting to show now. I would think he should improve, assuming he had a good sector 1 and an okay sector 3. He should improve. He's making his debut actually, incidentally, in CDR tonight, so best of luck to Blue and Sol, who is also my teammate in the Ferrari. So that's a 127.7 P6. That's strong. Kane Lowry is not going to be happy where he is down in P16. He fancies himself for a podium here. Obviously, with no traction, the rain is going to be that bit more severe to you. So, yeah, as I said, I wouldn't be taking any chances out on track at the moment.
Yeah, that would be Raphael. That's just Raphael's retired.
In the
Raphael
pits.
has not set a lap.
And he hasn't set a lap, no. That's strange.
Unless he thinks his 25.3 is enough to get him through, but we know that in this case, with this many DNFs, you've got to get that. You've got to beat the time that was set. So
the fastest time.
Yeah, he had to beat a 23.4 to go through.
Well, that okay. I wasn't sure if that actually applies in this game.
It does appear to be the case.
Yeah, we won't be long finding out, I suppose.
Mechanical's just retired. Was that in the pits?
That's in the pits, yeah.
We've only just taken the retirements now as Blue and Sol's actually coming around the final corner again.
Yeah, 1 second there. I'll just be back in a tick.
Take the flag, boys. Take the flag. Then we're going to have to sit for like 2 minutes to watch your car get moved into the pits very slowly. J-Doy, same. I think Don Radical's setup may have helped him slightly. But it's good to see McLaren's on top as we kind of let the team down on Friday night, so let's hope that they can bring it back. Yeah, Don Rabico, yes, he is flying out there. That's an absolute savage time in the wet. He's like 6 tenths clear of nearest competition. Steve, don't go for a nap because you might not wake up in time for the rest of, well, for the start of the race.
Apologies. So yeah, we looks like we lost Raphael 1, did we?
Yes, we did.
Okay, he won't be happy with that, especially after he did manage this at a time.
It is part of like the game itself. Like you don't in real life you wouldn't go through to Q2 if you set a lap time that is slower than a car that crashes out.
Yeah.
It happened in Hungary this season. Do you remember when Sainz crashed out and still went through to Q2, but then didn't partake for the remainder of qualifying because he crashed?
We have lost Kay Lowry as well, have we?
Yes.
What happened there?
He just didn't get through. So we lost Hound, Ninja, Bot, Kane Lowry, Raphael, Jackie and Richie.
Is that all due to the 107% rule?
The 107% rule, to put it simply, is the slowest lap time set in qualifying cannot be 107% slower than the fastest lap time set in the first session of that race weekend.
Okay, so I don't think we lost Kay Lowry. I don't think he crashed out.
No, he just didn't set a quick enough time. We lost 5 due to DNFs and then 2 due to no lap time.
Okay, so Dan is saying that the comms is echoing.
That might have been due to you being away from your headset and it was ringing round.
Quite possible, yeah. So yeah, it looks like we're only going to lose 3 drivers in Q2, which is strange to say the least, but look, it is what it is, isn't it? So yeah, I'm surprised these guys aren't coming out. Everyone isn't out in the inters here, looking at how quick, you know, what the top 6 or 7 were all set on inters.
Not sure what Baby Dan's on about in the YouTube.
Yeah,
only
I mean,
3 drivers been knocked out of Q2. By the way, it's Dan. Oh, he's on about the echo. So yeah, I would assume it was away when you were away from the headset.
Yeah. I'm just on board with Teddy Henke. He's the first guy setting the lap, so
full wet quali though, it's bot box left. I'll invite him back. If my game lets me. Actually, if my PlayStation lets me, that might be helpful.
Cool, my echo's gone, just wanted to be sure. Gravel, but he's not out. Not sure what happened there, and not even sure who it is. That's Reggie with a 122.6 on the Inters. How did Reggie get out ahead of me? I thought, yeah.
So my game is just deciding it's going to move very, very slowly. I'm not sure what's going on here, but anyways, I can still watch someone's lap in the background. It's one of the Alfa Romeos. Botbuck is now actually offline. But I have sent him a request. Well, I sent him an invite. So, Saki with a 22-3.
Bok is looking for another invite.
Already
so,
done.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, just
That's
dealing with...
when I was saying my PlayStation was running slowly.
Apologies, guys. A couple of things happening there. So, yeah, Blue New Soul with a 122.8 on the Inters. Again, I've said it enough times, but it's an Inter track. That's the way it's playing out. Not sure why anyone is coming out on the wets.
If you think about it, though, all of the elevation changes and all the camber changes, the racing line would be relatively dry.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah.
If you get where I'm coming from with that.
Yeah, I do.
I know it's a dumb thing to think of this late into quali, but
okay, I'm on with Aiden Gray, who has
the rain would just roll off.
Quite possible, yeah, quite possible. So Aiden Gray has gone purple sector 1.
I'm just going to spend the entirety of Q2 sending invites.
Or was it a purple sector 2? Yeah, it was a purple sector 1 and he's up 3/10 in sector 2. But he's coming onto traffic now, so let's see what happens. Yeah, that Ferrari needs to get out of the way fast. Not sure who it is. Oh, and Aiden Gray lost a lot of time there over that. I would assume the Ferrari put him off. Yeah, it's a 123.1.
Retired.
Ooh, he has binned it at final corner. I am on with...
I think he got shunted by Blue and Soul.
I'm on with Bart.
Blue and Soul's just got a fight.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Not sure at all what happened there. Blue New Soul was behind him. Did he come into the pits too hot?
It might have been going into the pits.
Yeah, quite possible.
Yeah, Blue Soul 5-place grid penalty for a collision with QT Boy. QT Boy,
yeah.
DNF.
That's not good. That is not good at all.
Hit QT Boy's car as it was DNF and get some penalty for it.
Maybe, but he was outside the grid. He was outside the pit lane, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm sure we'll hear about it after.
Oh, I can't wait for that report.
I can.
I'm actually interested in what happened.
Yeah, it's strange. Very strange. Unfortunate for you know, both really. I don't think it was... There definitely wouldn't have been anything intentional there. So, as I said, you know, with Aiden Gray coming up the back of him, did he just too hot? You know yourself, you hit the brakes in the wet, your car isn't going to stop. Hard to know. We'll see. Quite possible that he hit the car that was DNF'd, but you'd imagine it would go, wouldn't you? So I'm on with Teabag, who has set a purple sector 2 now as well. 57 seconds in sector 2. As he's coming, just approaching the last corner now, which is very slippy. As he doesn't short shift, but doesn't slip either. So let's see what Teabag can do. And that's pole, provisional pole time with that. Yeah, that's a super lap from Teabag, 122.1.
I'm not sure what we're feeding this man recently, but whatever we are.
Well, he's asking me for advice every 2 days, so I reckon I'm going to have to try and kind of either start charging him or stop giving it to him. As there is an Alpine off. No, there's not. He just got out of the way.
That was King of the Pit. That is King of the Hills. It's just binned it at the exit of turn 1.
I thought you were going to say King of the Pits. Yeah, that's King of the Hills, who is out. Yeah, he is out. I am on with King Luckman, who I think is on a lap, or else he's just going to start one. Yeah, he's just going to start the lap, I suspect. No, he's set to lap. It's a 123.9. That has him in P10. So at this stage, we are only going to lose one driver. So Bark with all the work to do at the moment.
Yeah, who is still sat in the pits on full wet.
I'm on with Osso Basso here now. Oh, Osso's gone. He just dropped it out of that hairpin again. He has no wing, but he's still in the session. A lot of guys losing it there.
To be honest, you wouldn't, and with this few cars left in quali, and you sat in the midfield, you wouldn't push it. No. Just get back. Get back. That's all you want. Yeah, so unfortunately. Looking comfortable though.
Yeah.
This man is savagely quick around this track.
That's Mechanical with a 122.8. That has him in P7. So in Gray and Bark now on an out lap.
That turn 1 curb is dangerous in the dry, let alone in the wet. Raphael is now back in the session, which is good news. I will excuse some. Oh, Teddy Henke with a 21.7.
So yeah, it was actually Corty who drove into the back of Blue Du Sol. So yeah, we'll have a look at that after.
And only one gets the penalty. It's an odd one. As long as Blue and Soul qualifies inside the top 5, he won't drop out. Well, top 5. He won't drop out of the top 10 for the race start. Still won't be fully deserving of his qualifying performance because it has been solid up until this point. Barkmandu is currently on a lap. For the full wets. And he's got to find 2 attempts to beat Gainful into P10.
Yeah, I'll jump on with Bark there though and see what he can do.
It's weird seeing all these like returning drivers in different cars.
It is quite surreal actually, yeah. I'm just expecting to see a mark there now under his ass.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Just dropped the A-bomb.
Like that. That's Bark is actually just on 3 attempts in the middle sector. So as long as he has a smooth final couple of corners, he should be okay. He's got to find 2 attempts to get through and a second to get anywhere near Aiden Gray. So tips Gainful, as Gainful is currently half a second off going through sector 2. well, Sector 1, so Gainful is on form. As
Yeah.
he's put the inters on.
Apologies, Kieran. Just dealing with some issues.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I know. I've seen. If you jump on board with Gainful while he finishes the rest of these laps, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, done.
Right, thank you. As just coming round the final couple of corners, and he was like 6 tenths up, which will put him around about Aiden Gray. And where does he? Yep, pips Aiden Gray, pushes Aiden Gray down, as Bark is currently over his time again. And Blue and Soul's back on the track on another set of inters, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he is. He's quite comfortable to P11. He has a second. Mechanical retires. That will be in the pits, I suspect.
Yeah.
So I'll just bounce up here now. As Bark is he going to get around again?
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Raphael, can you get him an invite?
The session again.
I'm going to stick on board with Bark here. Let's see what he can do. He has 1 lap to try and save his qualifying. If not, he will be out of qualifying.
7 tenths.
Yeah, it's doable. If he can hook it up, it's doable.
He's on the slower tyre though.
Yeah, everybody on inters again getting a tired, the rear end kicking out there a bit. Let's see what he can do in Sector 1. He is down 4 thousandths of a second in Sector 1.
Blue and Soul should put himself P5.
Let's see what is he up or down in Sector 2. He looks to be down. Yeah, we're going to lose Bark, man. We're going to lose Bark here. So that will be Bark, Quirty Boy, and King of the Hills out in Q2. As I said to you earlier, wet quali will throw up a few surprises, and it is looking like that. I must just go grab a beer before Q3. Back in a tick. I'll plug out my headset so that there's no echo. Season. Absolutely. It's a new me. New season, new me.
That may be true, but it's still the same old me. Guys, can someone press like advance or something so we can move on? Anyone? Okay guys, and we're now back underway for Q3, so let's just jump straight back into it. So both Collins, as in Mechanical and Teabag. Teabag, love me a wet track. Only you would love a wet Zandvort. And Mechanical, yeah, it's a little bit surreal. I don't quite understand what you've done here and how you've managed to end up in this position. But good luck, and maybe you might get pole. Oh, for God's sake, Matt, don't encourage Teabag. He doesn't need the encouragement. As everybody has just come out and enters and just pretty much come out all at once. So let's take a look at the track map and see who the first car around is. It looks like the Aston Martin of Registar. And it is. Anyways, guys, no idea where Oslo's fan zone is today. It's a little bit weird to be doing comms without them.
Yeah, strange.
Yeah,
I'm just
Registar is the first man, by the way, round.
I'll hang on with Reggie. And it looks like he could encounter some traffic here as well. So hopefully they all do their best.
No, yeah, he's got the Alpines ahead of him. Of King Lockman and Gainful Odds, who should both be relatively clear, or at least have some sort of run-off by the time he reaches him.
How did Teddy Henke make it through if he DNF'd?
He didn't.
Ah, okay.
Retired.
There was a McLaren park. There was a McLaren. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that was Hewitt and Jackie.
Ah, okay.
Are you thinking Teddy Henke's still in the McLaren?
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
Matt is encouraging Teabag to polish out his stuff on right now.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't think so. Yeah.
Mechanical has said he has no idea how he managed to make it to Q3.
Yeah, look, Colin was also vastly improved last season compared to when he started. So I do expect to see a lot of the guys that were kind of struggling last season to be up there this season. As Reggie comes across with a 122 flat, wouldn't think that'd be enough for pole. I'd imagine it'll be mid 21s.
We're about 6 tenths off of what pole time's going to be.
Trying to see who's on a lap. Teddy Henke is a 122 dead. Blue New Soul 22.4. Saki has a 22.9 along with Teabag at a 22.9.
King Lockman's just on a purple sector 1.
And that's a 22.3 for Aidan Gray. I will jump on with Lockman as Reggie's in the grass. Yeah, let's see what Lockman can do. Just coming through the back DRS straight now.
As Otto has actually just said, he doesn't know where the ozone is today.
Sacked. He obviously wasn't paying him enough for season 3. Yeah, I just must say it's a joy to be back in the comm seat again for season 3 after our couple of weeks break or a week's break or whatever we had. So good to be back racing.
Yeah, the break is nice because it gives us time to recharge, but it also doesn't mean we get time to recharge as we've got 1,001 things to do.
That's
in the meantime.
22.3 now for Gainful. That midfield there from 3rd to 6th, less than a tenth between them.
Absolute savage, and qualifying has been extremely, like, as much as I was apprehensive about doing Zandvort as the season opener, because it's such a tight and congested track, and during quali you can see a few hot laps impeded just through not really realising where you are on the track.
Yeah, I think by and large Friday night it worked out quite well.
It
So
threw up some extremely close qualifying sessions, like Tier 2 Friday in Q1 between...
there was between 1st and 15th there was less than a half a second.
Yeah, there was just under 6/10 in Q1 between 1st and 15th.
Yeah, so
that's nothing. And then in Q2 I think it was even less than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least on the upside, you can't get what car Mechanical's in mixed up. He's still in the same Williams as last season. Which he was unhappy about.
Yeah. Is anyone on a lap? We have an Alpine.
Also, it's just said the Ozone weren't happy with his results and have left him.
Amarasso Basso. I'll actually stick Amarasso for his full lap. He's just coming around the last corner there now to start his flyer.
If both of you are through to Q3, one thing I would suggest with a quali in a dry race is speak to your teammate and decide what strategy you're both going to run.
Oh, Raphael is gone again.
Yeah. And just try and maximise team points.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Because, like, just run an alternate strategy or something. Just make sure that you're on the same page. Instead of
there's an Alpine, I think, in trouble. I'm not sure. I'm gonna.
Just on purple
yeah, I'm gonna stick Amarasso.
Yeah, that is the Alpine of King Luckman, I believe. Nope, that is the Alpine of Gainful. He was just moving slowly to get out of the way, or he's dropped it into a wall. Oh, double.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, his front wing looks. Yeah, front wing's gone.
It's not a purple sector 2 for Osso, but it's a 57.4, which is in and around the times you're setting. So if he can have a good sector 3 here, he should jump a long ways up that leaderboard.
If Osso gets pole, then we're going to get the Ozone straight back into the comment section, aren't we?
I'm going to ban them. They disowned them. Let's see what Osso can do as he comes across the line, and that's a P7.
But even then, that's only 4 tenths shy of provisional pole.
Yeah, that's super tight. I'm expecting to see a lot of improvements here. We're definitely going to dip into the 21s, I think. As I'm going to jump.
21s during Q1 and 2, so it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm going to jump around with Mechanical now, who will be the first guy to set a lap here. If they have enough fuel on board, they can get 2 hot laps in. Obviously, yes. In the wet, you're not going to have your ARS on for the whole lap. Well, you shouldn't anyway.
Kieran has just left the chat.
Oh God. Well, each to their own, I suppose. Kieran has left the chat. The Chloe Banya again.
You're not going to let that poor woman live that down, are you?
Especially when she meant it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But unlike you today, Chloe has actually wished me a happy Hanukkah.
I'm getting the middle finger here. Saki has retired, and it looks to be in the pits, which is strange.
Yeah. Aiden Gray's just under 21.9, which is just putting just over.
Oh, that's Mechanical.
Sorry, Mechanical.
He lost his wing, so yeah, he's not gonna.
Where he is.
Yeah, at best.
And then did a U. Got disqualified from driving the wrong way.
That's exactly what happened to me. That sucks. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy in this game. Anyway, it is what it is. Who am I on with? I'm on with Teddy Henke, who is coming around the last couple of corners, trying to improve.
No,
he's on an outlap. Yeah.
The words outlap next to his name.
Yeah, I didn't look at it here. Luckman is on an outlap. Also is in trouble as well.
On a flying lap, but only marginally down, so he could improve through sets of 2. He might have just had a bad chicane.
Yeah, quite possible.
Like, around that chicane, it is quite easy to lose like half a second. King Lockman's also retired. He has dropped it in turn 3 on the entrance. Turn 3.
Oh, Blue New Soul having a bit of giddy up out of that corner there. Stick on with him, he's on a lap. As he comes around the last corner, let's see what he can do. Can he improve? Currently on a 122.4.
Nope, second slow, but did he have enough fuel in the car?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Again. Let's just hope. Let's see. Blue and Soul might just be on a fuel burner here. So I'm just going to ride on board with him for this lap. You can just jump between everybody as you're controlling the actual stream.
Yeah. Is Teddy on a lap? He is on a lap here. Not going to improve, but he will get around again. Oh, he did improve. My apologies. 121.6.
That's a savage lap.
That is a savage lap. Yeah, that's super. I am expecting a bit ragey in the pits, so he ain't going to get another shot at it. Aiden Gray is down 3/10 in coming into sector 3. I'm going to sit down with Aiden Gray. I didn't catch the rest of his lap, but if he had a good bit of a slip there. If he had a good sector 1 and 2,
it might balance it out.
And that is Aiden Gray finishing. I don't think he got across the line in time.
That is Gainful in the wall again. Or getting out of the way, one of the two.
Teabag here now, who has just set a good... And that's Teabag up to P3 into the 121s as well. Super lap from him. Somebody crossed the line there, not sure who it was. Could have been Osso. He won't improve.
It was Osso indeed.
Blue New Soul is not going to improve. Gainful has invalidated. Teddy is on an in lap. I think we're yeah. Aiden is not going to do anything. I think that's it.
Do what he does. He's still on a lap technically, so as he's the last man to actually,
yeah, he's
taking the flag.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be it. Teddy Henke on pole for first race for Tier 3 in Season 3 at Zandvort. Yeah, makes for a good race.
I did say he is savage around here.
Yeah, it's just it makes for an interesting race, Kieran, because there's guys there that we would have expected to be challenging for pole that were knocked out in Q2 and Q3 even. So it's going to be a good race. So let's.
By the way, Blue and Soul with his penalty is going to start on the same line of the grid, or row of the grid, as Acuity.
And Raphael has just rejoined. Let's hope that doesn't glitch the lobby. Yeah, that could possibly glitch it. Hopefully not.
Yeah, so Mechanical and King Lockman will move up a position.
The lobby's glitched, I think.
No, it's got 50 seconds left.
Lovely. That's a good start. I think that's where it tends to glitch.
Yeah, if it glitches at that, like, as the timer hits, it should hit 0 and just stays at a second. I actually feel sorry for Mechanical there, if I'm being honest.
Charlie's just here. He wants to say hi to you. We're live now.
Hi,
we're streaming to everybody. Say hi to you.
Hi.
We're on live on YouTube. You going watching the race?
Say hi, YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, Charlie's getting a bit shy.
Okay, there's the future of CDR, guys.
Apparently he's not getting shy. No, he's giving me an angry fist. So, yeah. Father of the year.
Father of the year every year since 2013.
Exactly.
Wait, I completely forgot about Robin there. Sorry, since 2011, 2009.
No, she's 6.
Alright. For some reason I thought you were older.
No, the year
I
after.
don't know why. Yeah.
So, interesting. It's very hard to make a prediction here, but if Teddy Hinkey can get away, I think he has the pace. Let's see what happens as somebody readied up before the host again straight away. So hopefully somebody caught that.
Yeah, guys, anybody watching in the comment section, so like anyone from the tiers above that's tuning in, as the viewer count just went from 7 to 10 as soon as I started saying that. Any predictions for race winner or podiums? Drop them in and we'll talk about it, or if there's anything that you want to discuss regarding actual F1, right, or championship contenders in the long term.
Do you know what? I couldn't even hazard a guess.
I could throw a dart at a door with all of the drivers' names on and hit one of them and they'd be within contention.
Yeah, as I said at the start, I think anyone is capable of a race win, but realistically, it could be anyone in the top 10. Yep. As the formation lap is just away, so I need to change
everything.
What?
So,
just looking at the strategies here, Teddy Hinkey starting on the mediums, next 3 on softs, Saki starting on the hards. Let's see if that pays off for him. Gainful on the softs, also Lookman on the mediums, Mechanical, Bark on the softs, Quirky on the mediums, Blue New Soul, Hound, Jackie, Richie on the mediums. So yeah, are they looking at a 3-stopper or the medium hard? 3-stopper is not a good idea for me personally.
Saki's picked the hard.
Saki has start. Yeah, he's going to be.
He's looking at going deep into this race.
Yeah, I think he could be a sitting duck at the start. That is brave. That is very brave, for sure.
It's not the word I want to use, but it's the word I'm going to use.
Yeah, look, Raphael is joining the formation lap.
Yeah, I would say during the weather that we've got going on in the UK right now, the connection issues would be okay if it.
Yeah.
So that needs to be advised.
Yeah, as the last couple of cars, Richie is actually ghosting as well. Is he? Yeah, I'm not sure. No, he's not.
That's because he's out of position.
Okay.
He should be starting last, and Jackie, look, he's just gone back solid. He's fine. Just because he's out of position.
Raphael is ghosting, I think. Anyway,
and he's just jumped the start.
Yeah, he's having connection issues, I think. Yeah. We could be in trouble here.
As we've not even got the lights for the rest of them.
Yeah, I think we're in trouble.
Yep, that will be because Raphael has opted to rejoin during the formation lap. Which I don't know how many times we need to say, do not do that. Because it just does this and it makes our entire evening a lot longer. Yep. Alright. I'm just going to grab a picture of the actual quality results and the grid as it is. And what tyres everybody chose. Because right, we've got the predicted strategy, but nothing yet, and Raphael has pretty much completed the lap.
Yeah, I've just asked him to leave. I'm not sure if we can see, if he's going to see that, and he has left, so let's see what happens.
Is his car just going to fly through the grid, or is it going to pull up again? Nope, it's just driven straight past everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a lobby reset.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. What's going on now?
They've just...
I have asked everybody to back out. What is happening?
And... So, Steve left and the race has started. Do you want to send... I'll send Steve an invite.
Yeah, not again.
Oh, they've all just left. Jackie's left. So, yeah, they're all just leaving.
Not all of them, I'd say, as there's absolute carnage here, so...
With Aiden Gray, yep. Teddy Henke's gone. Aiden Gray, yep.
Yeah.
They're all leaving.
Okay. Once... Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream and jump into the admin chat so we can give the lads a hand.